Hi, my name is April Nossel and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, we talk about all things real estate. Be sure that you hit the subscribe button, ring the bell so you don't miss any future videos, and please hit the like button for me. Today, we're going to be talking about all of the things that I use on a regular basis, all of my bookmarks that I have in my browser that I use on the internet to run my mortgage and real estate business. So I am a real estate broker here in Auburn, California, and I have a brokerage along with my mortgage loan officer business. So some of these sites are going to be specific to the fact that I have different things going on in my business, but for the most part, these are websites that all realtors need and need to be using. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen so that you can see exactly what I'm doing. Okay, so first of all, the very most important one is MetroList. For me, that's our MLS here in Northern California, or at least in our area. MetroList we use all the time, so it's first and foremost. Next up is the two different counties that we serve primarily are Placer County and Nevada County, and I use their GIS sites in order to search parcel maps. It's just like an open access database for the county for consumers to look up properties and property information. So through these two different GSI sites, we've got Placer and Nevada County, I'm able to search parcel maps. I'm able to figure out what the zoning is for that parcel. I can pull permits, do permit research for them. It gives me all kinds of information. So those are two that I use pretty regularly. Another one is Loom. It's the Tom Ferry coaching platform, and I'm a member of Tom Ferry Coaching, so we use Loom to log in for our coaching calls. So that one's important. You really can't get very far in the real estate business without either a really strong mentor or some highly skilled coaching. Next up is Trello. I use Trello for all of my project management. This is the place where we house our task list for the team, for my assistant and I to communicate on what projects we're working on, what work has been done. We also create a Trello board for each and every one of our listings and for each and every one of our buyers and for each and every one of our borrowers, so that we're following a very consistent marketing plan, scheduling plan. We've got all of the information about the deal in each board that we have for each property or each client. Next up, you can't see the icon, but this is SkySlope. SkySlope is our transaction management platform. So we use SkySlope to keep track of all of the paperwork of our transactions, and all of the agents here in my brokerage submit all of their paperwork through SkySlope so that I can approve them and get them paid. So I'll just show you real quick. So like, for example, this agent has a new listing here. And if we go over here to checklist, you can see that she's loaded all of her forms in and they've been approved. So this is how everybody uploads all of their documentation. We are a paperless brokerage. Next up, ADP. For me, because I use this to pay both my compliance officer, who does all of the reviewing of these checklists, and use it obviously to pay my assistant and to pay myself for that matter. My corporation pays me as a W-2 employee, so we do all of our payroll through ADP. Next up, and probably the last that's related to real estate specifically rather than lending, is Canva. We do all of our graphics in Canva. This is where we create all of our social media posts. I should say really at this point, it's not me, it's my assistant that does all of it, but she uses Canva pretty much every day to create all of our advertising. So if we look over here, you'll see we've got newsletters. This is our weekly activity report, billboards that we use on an electronic billboard in the area, flyers that we've created, different blog posts. I mean, all of this stuff gets made in Canva. So Canva is a pretty important part of my business. Other than that, moving on, this is my lending brokerage website, the back office. So I use that just obviously for my loan work. So those obviously aren't every website that you're going to use in real estate. I mean, there's probably 50 more that I use on a regular basis, but not on a daily or weekly basis. So there's lots of other websites, but these are the ones that you're really going to be using the most, that are the most important to your business. Okay. I hope all that information was helpful for you. I hope you picked up a few new websites, some things that you're going to try out. If you have any questions, please drop them in the comments below, or you can send me a message, a DM over on Instagram at April_Nossel. Hope you all have a great day and look forward to seeing you next time. Bye.